Guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today, you guys already know what it is. It's Michigan Monday. It's Michigan Monday. We're going to be reacting to Michigan versus Minnesota, and this is for the brown water jug. And if you guys don't know the story behind it, basically Michigan played Minnesota in Minnesota.
Well, duh. And
they left a little brown water jug there in the locker room, and so they asked for it back, and Minnesota said, "Why don't you play us for it?" And so it's just been a rivalry trophy game ever since. And yeah, one of the rivalry games that Michigan has throughout the year, Big Ten Conference play. And yeah, so we're going to be reacting to this game and basically seeing how Michigan did. I only got to see the later part of the game because I was actually at Clemson. I was literally on there at the Clemson game. You guys will see that vlog later up on the channel. But yeah, so today we're going to be reacting to Michigan versus the Minnesota Gophers. The full video will be in the link in the description. We're only going to react to like certain parts and some of the stuff that I want to comment on. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. So yeah, let's hop into the video.
From the legendary Big House.
Yes, sir.
We're ready for Big Ten football on FOX as Minnesota at the 18
here on Fox.
Taylor.
Oh, and I just want to say, Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt is the best when it comes to college football. Like any commentators, like when it comes to college football, my opinion, Joel Klatt and Gus Johnson, the best. Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt are the best, quite in my opinion, honestly. Like Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt, the best.
First down marker out of the shotgun. He'll throw it. Flares it out.
Nice.
And it goes nowhere. Wonderful job. Taylor with the reception. He does. Does he throw it? He wants to. Steps. Looks.
Nice run.
Close to the first down.
Got it.
He has it plus more. Alex.
I mean, he a big body.
Try to do it with number 10.
On first down this time, it's Edwards. Donovan Edwards stopped by him. Orji steps into his throw.
Nice.
Nicely done, out of bounds. Colston Loveland. I tell you what, when you... Orji, play fake. Near side, caught. Nicely done. Marlon Klein. Gel. They'll run it.
Nice.
Touchdown, Michigan.
There we go.
Whoa, that left side of Miles.
Defensive.
And see, this is what I like to see from Michigan. You get Alex Orji comfortable throwing the ball, some check down passes or some short passes that get him warmed up, that get him into the game, and then find a nice home run play with the run. Like literally, O-line's blocking, Alex Orji is making plays even with his feet when he doesn't see anything. Like he's using his head and he's being smart. This is the perfect drive when it comes to Michigan football. Get some good short passes and then see if you can open it up in the run game. Like literally. As long as the O-line is doing its job, we're going to be fine. And Alex Orji, all he has to do is just get the ball quick out. Like, I love this. This is a perfect Michigan drive right here. Like, this is what I want to see all year. Couple of short passes. Khalil Mullings gets the ball, or Donovan Edwards just, both of them will run hard. And touchdown. That's all we need.
Gus, the linebacker doesn't fill for him. So when that happens, look at this hole right between
literally.
The center and guard for
I mean, wide open.
Touchdown for Khalil Mullings.
Man, gotta wrap up. But that's good. That's still good. We're getting pressure there. We're getting into there.
And it's caught.
Nice.
Daniel Jackson tries to turn it up and get to the
Yo, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's go. But Zeke Berry. Yo, shout out to Zeke Berry. This guy is a dog. Oh my gosh. Zeke Berry is him. I seen like this clip on Instagram and on Twitter. Dude's a dog. Like he ripped the ball out. Come on, defense. This is how you step up. Big time players making big time plays. I think he was like I'm pretty sure Zeke Berry was the guy who got the first interception of the year. Man, shout out to Zeke Berry and the Cardi boys, man. Doing it again. Team 145. Let's go, baby.
And it looks like we've got a turnover.
Yeah.
Jackson
Let's go, Zeke.
And fighting, and there's Zeke Berry, and he just wrestles it away from him in there.
That's how you do it, man.
Zeke
go
Berry,
blue.
He knew Jackson was stood up, so he just goes after the football, and there he comes out of the pile with the ball and sets up Michigan with unbelievable field position here for their
literally
inside the 20-yard line.
Mullings the deep man. They'll give it to him. Second man throw.
Nice.
Power running.
Touchdown.
Michigan.
There you go.
Big foot.
And this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Defense making big stops and getting us in amazing field position, whether it's from a punt or whether it's from a turnover, and then we just capitalize on this. Like, we have to continue to keep capitalizing like we are now. And I think Kalel Mullings like gives the offense like the power back that we had in Blake Corum last year, while Donovan Edwards is like the speed guy. Like, you give him a hole and you give him a lane and he's just going to blast through it. And so I think that we're like getting back to that Michigan identity of just having a power back who can just get us the yards that we need, and then just having like a home run guy, and Donovan Edwards. And I seen like somebody talking about how Donovan Edwards can be like an asset as like a wide receiver, just like someone to throw to. And I think that is an amazing idea, because he's still a 5-star guy and he has a lot of speed and he can catch the ball. Like, he could be like a Christian McCaffrey type of running back, and literally could give Alex Orji another person to throw to besides Colston Loveland and maybe like Tyler Morris or Samaj Morgan. Like, those are his like weapons. You got Kalel Mullings, Samaj Morgan, Donovan Edwards, Colston Loveland. Like, those four can probably like be your replacements when it comes to Cornelius Johnson. Who else? Roman Wilson, Ronnie Bell. There was like another person from I think like the 2021 season or like 2020 season. Like, they had so many good weapons, and they still do now. They just have to put them in the right positions to be able to succeed. And I think that's what they're doing right now. So I hope they continue to find it.
You've got the extra offensive lineman, Andrew Gentry, number
there we
75, and then you get Bredesen. He's always going to open up.
And Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham. As I say it, let's go.
In the place, Mason
Graham. Oh my gosh. And honestly, shout out to the D line, because Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Josiah Stewart, Moore, Hausman, Barham, these guys are our guys. These are our guys, honestly. Like, these are the guys that are going to make some big time plays for us, and they're going to be our difference makers between whether we have a good defense or not. And honestly, I think that as the season goes on, Wink Martindale is going to become a lot better, and these guys are just going to improve, and they're going to make these big time plays that we need them to continue to make. So honestly, I don't think that I think that these guys are going to be an electrifying defense. They're still going to be a good team. They just got to get time to develop. You know what I mean? Like, Michigan's a developed team, a developing program, like they have prided themselves on for years. And so you just got to give players time to develop and get into their groove, because once they do, you're not stopping them like we've seen in previous seasons. Literally, because last year, I think we were in a Tiger Bowl, we might have even been losing to Bowling Green at the beginning of the year, and that was the same team that won the national championship. So let's give them some grace. But yeah, shout out to the D-line, man.
And nimble. Every series, 4 straight drives now. Minnesota.
Yo, I seen this. Yes, sir.
Down at the 10.
At the 10, baby. Come on.
Bovin.
Let's go.
Recovery.
The defense.
For the recovery, there's been it right off the foot of Crawford. Michigan gets the blocks.
Donovan Edwards, the pistol back.
Nice. Little dump pass. Touchdown.
Morris. And
Is it?
he's down at the 1-yard line.
Take kind of a look at where actually he went out. There he's leaving the field of play.
He broke the plane.
Touched. If he's able to get that right elbow with the ball all the way to the
he broke it
before hitting any part
That's a
of his
touchdown.
body in the white, then that's going to be a touchdown. You see how he kind of takes off.
Oh, his hand touched it.
It was determined the runners hit the pylon. It is a touchdown.
Yes. Come on, baby. Yes, sir.
Detailed play at quarterback.
That's how you do it.
Rosemer winds up, wants to throw the deep ball.
Another one.
Yes.
And
Come on, baby.
intercepted.
That's a take.
Jair Hill.
That's a take.
I didn't think
Let me
he
see.
did.
I didn't either.
That's
Right foot in.
Wait, I don't know.
Looks like that right foot was in. Now,
I feel like it is. Yep, that's in. That's in.
That whole step has to be in.
It does.
Have control,
Okay,
it looks
okay.
like, of that football.
He
And
does.
then you just have to understand.
That's
like,
in.
Even if the toe hits first.
The ruling on the field stands. First down, Michigan.
Man, what a play.
Shout out to the Cardi
Gets
boys,
the
man.
interception.
6 at the 44.
Good run from Don.
So it's really kind of a counter play.
Orgy.
Oh, and this?
And intercepted. Intercepted by...
And this right here is what, honestly, a lot of people were saying that Donovan Edwards was open right here on the wheel route when he threw it to Colston Loveland. Honestly, if Colston Loveland hadn't gotten the ball ripped from him, we probably would have been talking about this differently. But yeah, I mean, Alex, he's still developing. He's still developing, and you have to give him time to develop. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be able to give him an opportunity to make mistakes. Like, same with Davis Warren. Like, Davis Warren made mistakes, and he also made good throws. And so I think that, he tried to force it to Colston because he's, a physical player. But yeah, Donovan Edwards, he was open on the wheel route, and so you just have to read it and get it to him. And I think that he's going to see it in film, and he's going to be able to be better. They're going to continue to find ways to make sure that Donovan Edwards gets open to be able to make plays like this. So, I mean, hey, it's a mistake, and mistakes happen in football. Like, we have to get over it. You know what I mean? Allow him to make mistakes, allow him to be a better quarterback, and don't try and villainize or scrutinize every little thing that he does. Like, when he does good things, we have to be able to praise him. And when he makes mistakes, he made a mistake. Oh well, move on. Like, the game's still going on, and they still have to play. So, come on.
Minnesota.
It's a really poor throw from Alex Orgy. Colston Loveland here, number 18. He's wide open. He's got to deliver that ball.
Donovan Edwards is open right here.
On the frame.
The ball looked wobbly, but it still got to its person. But the ball just got ripped. The ball got ripped from him, literally. Like, Colston had it. It would, if he would have gotten it, they would have been in the 25, or probably the 24. So yeah, I mean, definitely not a good pass selection to throw it to Colston Loveland. But I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Float that ball towards the middle of the field. There's only a single defender there.
I feel like he was trying to touch pass it, low key.
Rosemary as Doman sends it away. Parrish with a lane. Bursting outside. Down the sideline. Tommy Doman can't stop him. Parrish all the way down to the Michigan 15.
And honestly, this right here is the entire thing when it comes to Michigan football this year. Is we'll do really good in the first half. I mean, we'll be winning the game. And these last couple of games, second half, we just stop. We stop applying pressure. It's we can't score again, or the defense, or when the second half starts, the other team just adjusts extremely well against us, and we just don't make any counter adjustments to be able to stop this. You know what I mean? We have to be able to stop this, and we have to be able to make adjustments so that we can continue to be successful in the second half, because it's the same thing that happened with the USC game, and it's the same thing that's happening here. We have to be able to make adjustments in the second half, or else we're going to continue to be in games where they're literally about to score again. I mean, they do. And the game becomes a lot closer than it should be, just like with USC. We almost lost the game when we were winning 14, I think, to 0. We shut them out in the first half. And we literally could have kept going. And literally, Will Johnson, pick 6. It was 21. It was 21-3, I think. Or 21-10. And we were winning. And we just let off the gas. We cannot let off the gas in the second half, especially in the third and fourth, especially in the fourth quarter, is when we really started letting off the gas. One touchdown allowed, okay, but what happens after this is just insane. We have to continue on the gas, have to continue to keep going hard every single play, especially in the fourth quarter, because that's really when you can make or break drives. That fumble with Kenneth Grant literally should have sealed the game for USC. But instead, let him come back and let him score, and even let him take the lead in the game. We have to be better in the second half. And I just want to say shout out to TJ Guy. He was literally taking the place for Josiah Stewart, because I'm guessing he was injured. And so shout out to him for making it happen. Honestly, he made it happen. I mean, we literally were missing a lot of players that were integral to the offense and the defense this game. So I honestly want to see this team fully healthy. Every single player that can play needs to I want to see this team Josiah Stewart, along with TJ Guy, Samaj Morgan, Will Johnson, everybody on the field doing what they need to do to be able to win. Like with that, I feel like this team is still going to have maybe like some of the depth that we had last year, not as much, but definitely it's going to be there. It's definitely going to, you know, be something similar.
Barely. That's Matt Kingsbury, a linebacker.
I mean, honestly, we were bailed out by that. Honestly, Minnesota could have legitimately come back from that, and it's a small mistake, and the refs decided to call it, and we got bailed out. But that right there is just unacceptable. Cannot let this stuff happen. What are we doing?
But this time, Michigan is there. Kalel Mullings secures it.
And that's going to be it for the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Honestly, my overall thoughts are, cannot let that stuff like that happen. Like, we have to be better in the second half. We have to continue to be doing the small things. Can't let these stupid mistakes stop us like this, because we're going to continue to struggle, and we're going to continue to have close games like this if we let off the gas in the third and fourth quarter. Like, we have to be a better second half team, which we were last year. Like, I'm pretty sure we were like the best second half team in college football. And we have to be that. We have to continue to lean on the second half. Like, we have to continue, like even Joel Klatt said, he did like a Python analogy. And that's really what it is. We have to be able to squeeze the life out of them, and like even before, even like down to the last second, we have to be able to beat them. And so we just have to be better. And yeah, so that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Throw on a notification bell so you guys are up to date with everything here on the channel. We're going to be doing more Michigan games. I think we go against Washington next week, so that should be interesting. A rematch from the college football championship. So that's going to be interesting to watch, and we'll see how Michigan does. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.